Just to give you a tour of what this looks like during the day, this is walking to the unit from the parking garage. So you can see the other apartments are pretty spread out. You go past the elevator. That is the door for the one neighbor. And then this is the unit. So again, it's in a corner. This is when you first walk in. Again, excuse the mess. I am in the process of moving. So I have my couch over on this wall. This is where I had my standing desk set up. The cable that's hanging from the ceiling, I ran a Cat5 cable just to get the best possible connection I could. This is on the opposite wall. What I did was I had my TV mounted to that steel beam, and that's, and my boyfriend can certainly show you how to do that. And then what I did is on the sides of the beam, that's where I had all of my network equipment and my router and everything, so that it was hidden behind the TV, and kind of just used two-sided tape to have it stuck along the sides. It is ready for FiOS fiber. That's what I used. And that's, and the fiber does come down to where that beam is. That's where they ran it to. You can also do Comcast internet if you want to. We had planned to remove those cables, but if that's something that you would want left, we can absolutely leave them in place. That's the Nest thermostat that I mentioned, and we'll replace that with the old one if you don't, not interested in that. So just had a little storage unit there that I used for all of my exercise equipment. I have a Peloton that is essentially where some people would use for dining room space. I didn't really have a need for a dining room table, so I didn't have that. I just have the two chairs that I had at the counter, which, to be honest, I rarely use that. I just sat on the couch for it. And again, as I mentioned, one of the only units that has two storage closets in the main area. More than suffice for everything that I needed. This is the laundry room. As I mentioned, those are my personal units that I'll be taking with me. But Heinz Lofts will put in a standard washer-dryer combo in there. And you can kind of see all the windows, the view out the window. It's not the best. I mean, you can see your neighbors across the way if they have their blinds open and whatnot, but it's really not that intrusive. The kitchen, I did do the upgrade, so it is all stainless steel appliances. Again, more of the windows. The bathroom, nothing special, but it is one of the bigger bathrooms in the complex. I put a dresser in here just to use for additional storage. That's the mirror, the cabinets. Again, nothing special to it, but pretty much plenty of room. And again, one of the bigger bathrooms in Heinz Lofts. And then the bedroom, I put the blinds up on one set of the windows so you could see what that looks like. And then that's with the blinds that are down. Again, I have one dresser in here. I had my dog crates for my two dogs in those corners. I don't like blocking windows, so I didn't want to put any furniture in front of those windows, but you absolutely could. And then I have a queen size bed, again with the nightstands next to it. If you had smaller nightstands, you could certainly fit a king size bed in here with nightstands. I had the TV mounted up here on the wall. Again, we were planning on removing that mount. If it's something that you wanted, we could leave it in place. But again, I tried to make the best use of space as I could. So I tried to get everything mounted and out of the way. And again, there is also a Cat5 cable that we ran back to here just because I streamed everything. I had FiOS for my internet, but I didn't use the TV or anything for that because I didn't want the set-top box. So I ran the cable back here just to have the strongest signal possible and not be using the Wi-Fi if I didn't have to.